when it comes to Earth's history, we have another discovery here in the Mongolian desert. They're saying this is the world's largest dinosaur footprint found in the Mongolian desert. And as you can see here, it was a pretty massive print. They're saying that this was measuring 42 inches by 30 inches and that this belonged to a Titanosaur. And as the name suggests, this dinosaur was very, very large. Now, when it comes to history and the mysteries, they say that dinosaurs roamed the planet 70, 90 million years ago and all this stuff, when other evidence has suggested that they existed here a lot more recently. Not saying past a couple hundred or thousand years, but within hundreds of thousands of years, there's been different species, fossils, and there's always all these questions as to the truth of what really happened and what exactly survived. It does us no good when mainstream science in your schools lie to you constantly about our history. But to me, some of the most interesting things out there are these finds. It's all too often that when the water recedes on banks and people go digging and they find artifacts, that those people that find those artifacts get in trouble and they get thrown in jail or they get fined, told you're not allowed to do this. Archaeologists have to do this. Yet no archaeologist will ever come out and excavate these certain areas. Not this one particular, but this brings to mind an instance in California during the drought when a man had found artifacts on the banks of a river where the water had dropped extremely. Probably hadn't dropped that low in hundreds of years. And what he found was very intriguing. But what did they do? They whisked it off to the Smithsonian, where none of you will ever see it again. They will never give another ounce of information on it. And they forbid you or anyone else from going down and looking. What does that sound like? Sounds like a lot of people have something to hide here. So I suggest folks out there that want to know the truth, you go looking for yourself. And just remember, some things that you come across in life may be better off kept to yourself other than letting out into the open. Especially if it's going to lead to punishment. Especially if it's a huge find. There's other ways to get it out there instead of just running to the local shop like, look what I found. Can you tell me what this is? Telling them where you found it and them saying, oh, well, now you're in trouble. It's the sick world we live in of lies and twisted stuff. But I wanted to let folks know that this biggest footprint was discovered in the Mongolian desert. It's pretty interesting. Who knows what else they'll find there. And as always, I will continue to update with more info as I come across it. Make sure to tune in to If You Only Knew. That's Casey's backup channel for this week's Underground World News Live. We also have the second round of presidential debates coming up the end of this weekend on the 9th. And you never know where we're going to pop up next. A shout out to Essential Drugstore, recent sponsor here. Chose to go with these guys because they serve as a good avenue for all of you to go down if you need to get medical supplies, medicines, stock up on anything like that. It's there if you guys need it. I'll leave links in the description box. Until next time, it's been Dabu7. Much love, y'all.